Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? It's Monday morning. I know. I hope everybody had a good weekend. So, I want to talk really quick about feeling your higher self or what that means. You hear, there's this lady, her name's Abraham Hicks. Well, her name's Esther Hicks, but she channels or she talks with this channeling coming through her that I have coming through me, the same exact thing. I know when I hear her talk about it, because she says the same exact things that I feel. Like, she says exactly what I'm thinking and what's going through my head. Like, even the message she has for her audience, I hear different messages in that message. Even like the way she talks about having to keep your vibration and keep your thoughts and keep everything right where it needs to be in order to be connected to this vortex. And this vortex she's talking about is literally your higher self or source, God, you becoming more you. And I actually am going to link this video in the description because it is like spot on. I heard it this morning and I was like, I gotta make a video about that and link that. So I wanted to talk about, like, I know that it's not easy to feel this. It is, because you feel it all the time, but to lock onto it, understand it, and harness it takes work and practice and intention of always being your best version and always intending to do the best thing. Because the moment you have a selfish desire, which is even just like, if I go to the horse races, guys, with my dad, I know better. Well, this isn't how it has to be, but I knew if I picked numbers and bet them, no matter how much I was betting, either I was going to have some selfish desire to get money out of it, which I know Source can bring to me through any other way. I know that I'm rooting for somebody else to lose. Like, these are just some of the things that I realized right away. And I know better than to go do that, so I'll just go up to the teller and say, hey, can you pick numbers for me, and then just hand me the ticket? And that takes me out of it, and that takes all my biases out of it and everything. So I just know to do that stuff right away, guys. That's what I'm talking about, right? So I want to explain some of the things that you can feel to feel what this is like, okay? So the biggest thing I can give you to knowing when this presence is in you, because this is what I feel all day, every single day, including right now. If you're listening to this video, you're special. You're not just someone who fell across it, I promise you. Like, if you're listening to this video, there's a path you're on, there's a reason you're on it, and keep going, yo. But when you're grateful for anything, even the littlest things, when you go out to your car in the morning and you don't have to walk, just show gratitude and don't be afraid to feel it at the ultimate level. Just complete gratitude for whatever it is. And in that moment, when you feel sincerely grateful for the littlest thing, with no expectations, with nothing, just grateful for something you have every day that you're not normally grateful for, and you will feel at that moment the source right here. You'll feel it right here for that moment. And the more you can hold on to that, it'll stay right there. And every person you encounter with that, you will encounter them differently. Everything you see with that, you will see differently. And that is a message from the source above, yo. Actually, inside. That is literally the message to you from all that is today. Don't believe me? You don't have to. You'll know. You'll know one day. What else? Oh, things that you do. Sex. Literally. This is the creator's language, yo. But it's too overwhelmingly stimulating to actually feel that the subtleness of what it is. Like, I wouldn't use that as a good feeler point. I think the gratitude is really the best. For men, like, not necessarily the feeling like inside feeling, but like right after orgasm, like that's when you will have this very balanced feeling, this very balanced, unassuming, not uninterested, but like interested as much as you need to be in anything that it is. Not overly stimulated by the environment, not too excited, not too upset, just balanced. So in like a actual body chemistry kind of way, that's sort of what that feels like when you're kind of just like, when the presence is always like just there. I mean, it takes a lot of work to really get it to be in there and stay in there, and to be able to pick up these intuitive like these intuitive pings all day long, like literally all day. I have synchronicities all day. I get intuitive pings all day. I see visions in my head all day, and I can help people with those, so I do. And it's funny because when I tell people this stuff, I'm like, yo, you were just thinking about this, and they're like, whoa, or yo, I see you doing this. Matter of fact, I already know you chose to do that, so I know in your head you did, but maybe you're not going to admit it right now. Like I was talking to my buddy about treatment the other day. I was like, yo, check out all this stuff that's going to free up. Check out all the people that are going to support you. I mean, you know what decision to make, right? And he's just like, And I'm like, dude, I already know you made the decision. I already saw it. And he's like, kind of smiles at me like, and I was like, go with that, man, go with that. Anyway, when you're playing an instrument, that's the creator. When you're drawing, when you're creating, when you're doing anything creative, guys, that is the creator. That's why they call it that, right? You're here to manifest things. You're here to bring things into your life through excitement and joy, to share those things with others, and for them to share those things with you. It's like a big mosaic carpet of like love and art and emotion, and just, yo, if we could all just get on this level, it would be an unbelievable place, yo. Imagine your biggest goal every day is just to make the next person you run into's day. That's literally your biggest goal. And if they're upset, you actually get upset about it, yo. Then you have a vested interest. It's amazing, yo. And it's like, it chose me. Like me, I'm just a random dude, yo. And that's why it chose me, yo, because I'm just a random dude. I was just a random ass dude. It's like, yo, go get a drug addiction. Yo, learn about all this stuff invisibly somehow. 6 years later, we're gonna reveal to you the big plot, the big old surprise, and then get out there and teach it. Pretty much like that, yo. But yo, I'm glad it did happen, and it makes me excited every day to wake up to have this awareness, and it makes me excited every step I take, every person I meet, every person I know I can help. You know, every person I know I meet, I know I can help. Like, if something's wrong with somebody right away, I'll know it. Like, even if they're like being the best actor ever, they have that radiating from their heart. Like when you do something wrong and you know you did it wrong, remember, you're the creator, you're the one watching yourself. So anytime you do something wrong, there's an energy or a vibration or a frequency that comes off, and that's what I pick up. I don't pick up the actual thought, really. I pick up the emotion attached to it, what that means. And remember, guys, thoughts and words are just ways to express an emotion. The emotion always comes first. Remember this. When you're praying, you do not use words. Do not use words in your head. Do not use words. Use what the emotion feels like of that prayer, right? Use what that emotion feels like. And don't ask for things, yo, because the creator don't need your help, right? You just need to let the creator come in more through your actions. Real life, bro. Like, I'm not talking about just like, oh, be a good person. I'm talking about, if I, for 1 second, decide that I'm going to cut somebody down or think badly or poorly or judge negatively, boom, it's gone. Like, it's just, it can't even be here. So even if it's just for like 30 seconds, it's just like I feel like I go underwater for a second, and then right away it does not happen again. And it even warns me about these things coming ahead, so I don't even have to feel that, right? Because this isn't like a big like, this isn't a big like hard game where you gotta earn something and be like all like touchy-feely about it, right? No, it's meant to be like this. We've just had it hidden for so long, you know? So anyway, get out there, and if you have any questions, any video requests, anything you want to know, I will make a personal video for each and every person and every single question and every single clarification on any single topic you guys want. That's my job, yo. Alright, I'm out. Have a good day, guys.